entrepreneur. Transaction is a righteous thing to do, and God is even interested in it right now than ever before. So, business as ministry. That's what we're discussing, of course, today. Business as ministry. So there is nothing wrong transacting very well. So today um is the 3rd of 11. The year is telling us this is part one. Let me solve this problem of part one first. Okay, part one, 3rd of 11, 2025. Okay, so we have a subtopic here for entrepreneurs, business and investment, which says that God's affection for the marketplace. So God's affection for the marketplace. So God is more interested right now than ever before for the marketplace. For me and you to stand tall, to go out there, make impact, do transactions. So we are about 6 to 7 outlines for us here. Let's see how far we can go. So the outlines for entrepreneurs, outlines. The first one is context for the concept. If you're an entrepreneur, you're a businessman, you will like this class, honestly. So the heart of society. Number 2, the heart of society, of course, is marketplace. Number 3, the catalyst for civility and civilization. The catalyst for civility and civilization. Okay? Let's make this one Z here. Civilization. Okay, number 4, we have here God's affection for the marketplace. God's affection for the marketplace. Okay, number 5, we have the spiritual battlefield. Okay, number 6, business as ministry. That's the last one. Business as ministry. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I missed one. Okay. What's affection? I missed something. Oh, I missed number 4. The marketplace and poverty alleviation. Okay, no problem. We'll put it here. So, it's okay. I think I need to put it all because I need it. I missed one. After catalyst. After catalyst, this should be 3. There should be 4 here. This should be 5, 6, 7. So this number 4 now is the marketplace and poverty alleviation. Number 4, marketplace and poverty alleviation. I'm coming. Poverty alleviation. Yes, so there should be number 4 before 5. Yeah, thank you. So there should be number 4. Yes, those are the 7 outlines that we need to discuss. So, marketplace and poverty alleviation, the context for the concept, the heart of society, the catalyst for civility and civilization, marketplace and poverty alleviation, God's affection for the marketplace, the spiritual battlefield, and business as ministry. So, it has always been the heart of God that people that have the heart of Christ should go into the marketplace to do transactions, and of course, carry him into the marketplace to showcase his goodness to the world. So he's also interested in that part of society. So we have to sit down and discuss this as a topic, as an entrepreneur, as a training for businessmen and investors, so that when you move to the marketplace, you move with your chest up because you're actually serving a purpose to the glory of God, and you're actually, deploying your giftings, your creativity, your fidelity, your concepts, your ideas into the marketplace. So they're also making positive contributions. Okay, So if you're ready for today's class, you've written the 7 outlines, shall I? Okay, let's start from the first one, context for the concept. On your note, please write concept for the concept. So context for the concept. So the first thing we want to put here is that the marketplace is not only the heart of the society, but also the spiritual stronghold. The marketplace is not just only the heart of the society. The marketplace is not just only the heart of the society, but also the final stronghold God intends his people to conquer. Full stop. The marketplace is not just only the heart of the society, but I'll prove to you that the marketplace is actually the heart of the society, but it's also the battlefield, God intends his people to conquer. It's also the final stronghold. It's also the final stronghold, God's intend his people to conquer. So the battlefield is not only the heart of the society, but also the final stronghold, God intends his people to conquer. So it's also the final stronghold God intends his people to conquer. So it's not just the heart of the society. The marketplace is not just the heart of the society, but also a final stronghold God intends his people to conquer. Full stop. Write it down. Business is ministry. Business is ministry. Business is ministry. That's a complete statement on its own. Full stop. As spirit-led entrepreneurs, we are called to be gladiators. Gladiators. As spirit-led entrepreneurs, we are called to be gladiators in areas in the arena of number one. As spirit-led entrepreneurs, as spirit-led entrepreneurs, we are called to be gladiators in the arena. Just put it there like this. In the arena, number one, value, creating value, creating value, creating value. Bracket open, product or services, product and services. As spirit-led entrepreneurs, we are called to be gladiators in the arena. Number one, creating value, product or services. Number two, we are called into creating value, conquer kingdoms, conquering kingdoms, conquering kingdoms. Number three, as spirit-led entrepreneurs, we are called to be gladiators in the arena. Number one, creating value, products and services. Number two, conquering kingdoms. Number three, facilitating wealth transfer as Ministry of Economic Justice. Facilitating wealth transfer. Facilitating wealth transfer. Facilitating wealth transfer. Facilitating wealth transfer as Ministry of Economic Justice. As Ministry of Economic Justice. As Ministry of Economic Justice. So, as spirit-led entrepreneurs, we are called to be gladiators in the arena of creating value, products and services, conquering kingdoms, and facilitating the wealth transfer as Ministry of Economic Justice. So, actually, me and you have a mandate, not just to come to this one and occupy space. We are here to be fruitful. We are blessed to be fruitful, multiply, dominate, fruitful, multiply, subdue. What again? Replenish and have dominion. So, and not just society, but also in the marketplace. So we are called to create value. We are called to actually conquer kingdoms, and then definitely facilitate the world transfer as Ministry of Economic Value. So if now you are not making plans to gather, accumulate wealth and transfer, there's a big challenge. So let's begin to look at some things today, because I want you to understand that Christ came and said, I'm here to do my Father's business. Of course, when there is night, because night coming when no man can walk. So God is a businessman, so he likes business. So I will tell you how far the marketplace has solved so many problems for us in the present economy, and that's why you should take it religiously, the wealth transfer. So that's why you have to pay more attention to it as a form of service, and actually truly is a form of service. It's truly a ministry. Some of us after the class will have to handle some different titles after the class, like not me anyway, but you, like business bishop, kingdom pastor, business pastor, business, entrepreneurs, minister, and all of that. So it's fine. That is to understand that you're actually doing the heartbeat of the Almighty as an entrepreneur. So you don't have any apology to give to anyone after you choose to become an entrepreneur, businessman, and investor. So you are doing the right thing. Okay, good and fine. Let's look at number 2 today, the heart of society. Let's begin to look at how is the marketplace the heart of society, heart of the society. Let's begin to look at so many things as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as an investor. You should know you're actually at the center of influence, the arena of greatness. You are really the heart of the heart of the heart of the ministry where things will move, because that's how things work. So write it down. The marketplace, write it down. What the heart is to the body. What the heart is to the body, the marketplace is to the city. What the heart is to the body, comma, the marketplace is to the city. And what your heart is to your body is what the marketplace is to the city. And if your heart doesn't pump blood, the body is dead. The marketplace doesn't work, the city is dead. What the heart is to the body, comma, the marketplace is to the city. What the heart is to the body, comma, the marketplace is to the city. I mean, the marketplace doesn't work, transaction doesn't move, the city is dying. So when there is no much transaction, cash doesn't flow. Cash flow, everyone is called cash flow. Money is called liquid because it moves, it's change hand. The value of money is in the point of exchange. What the heart is to the body, so is the marketplace to the city. Full stop. So I will have to clean some things. I know I'm not getting to this place today, so I have to clean it because I have to make some bold statements that I will need to write down and go back home and think about it. What I'm actually guiding you through the right path to your greatness, to your success, to become the ultimate version of yourself. So the have to write like this today. The heart pump blood, the marketplace pump money into the economy. Write it like this. The heart pumps blood to the body, and the marketplace pumps money into the economy. Okay, so the heart pump blood, the marketplace pump money into the economy. So what your heart does to your body is what the marketplace does to this economy. So the heart pumps blood, the marketplace pumps money. So without the blood in your body, the organs is not going to shut down. So it's a very sensitive information, so you know that you're in the right, the heart of the economy. So the no transaction, things don't go well. So without the circulation of blood, the body dies. Without the circulation of money, society dies. Write it down your note. Number 1. Number 2, without the circulation of blood to the body. Okay, without circulation of blood, the body dies. Comma, the body dies. And without the circulation of money, the society dies. So that's what happened. So without the circulation of blood, the body is no more. Circulation of money, society is no more. So definitely, there's a call to action. So the heartbeat of the society, which is the marketplace. For me and you not to just sit on the fence and watch transaction goes on. For me not to sit on the fence and watch things pass over us. We need to jump into it and definitely make our impact. So, what oxygen is to the body is what money is to the society. Number 3, oxygen is in the blood. What oxygen is to the body? What oxygen is to the body is what money is to the society. Is what money is to the society. So what oxygen is to the body is what money is to the society, to the economy. Without no exchange, forex trading, forex market, no transaction. I will tell you what this thing has done. It has brought no peace to society, because instead of fighting wars, killing people, conquering kingdoms, we can now trade. So people can now say, okay, we're not fighting. You have coal, I have this, let's trade. It started bring a lot of peace before civilization and after civilization. I'll show you trading that happened. People used to fight, kill ourselves, which wasn't morally okay. But now it's morally okay for us to transact and keep the human being alive. So definitely. So money is that oxygen to the society. So we don't notice it until we miss it. So that is what happened. Okay, let me do some definition for you so you can have some level of clarity. Because as an entrepreneur, the more clarity your definition of things is, the more you attract them to yourself. Once you can accept some principles about your life, you actually develop the energy that will attract it to yourself. Because money is not something you pursue. Money is something you attract based on who you become. I said that the heart pumps blood to this body and the marketplace pumps money into the economy. Without the circulation of blood, the body dies. Without the circulation of money, society dies. What oxygen is to the body is what money is to the society. So that's what I said. So let me do some exegesis, let me do some explanation, let me give us some definition of things. Because if you define some things, it makes it easy. And whatever you cannot define overwhelms you. Whatever you can define, you can modify. Touch yourself, say, I'm a success.
I'm a success.
That one is still begging for the charge card. Touch yourself, say, I'm a millionaire.
I'm a millionaire.
So write it on your note, the marketplace. The marketplace. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers, either online or offline. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers. Bracket open, either online or offline. Bracket closes. It is where value is exchanged for money. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers, either online or offline. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers, where we can meet and exchange. That place we meet is called the marketplace. The market is a meeting point for the point of exchange. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers, either online or offline. That's online, digital, either digital product or physical product, tangible product, either product or services. So the marketplace is where buyers meet. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers, either online or offline. Where exchange, where value is exchanged for money. Full stop. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers, either online or offline, where value is exchanged for money. Value is exchanged for money. I have to clean this again. Where value is exchanged for money. Where value, the marketplace is where buyers meet sellers. Okay. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers, either online or offline, that digital or offline, either physical product or services. And where value is exchanged for money. Either value, either how do I put on my notes? Either one, goods for goods, either goods for goods, two, goods for services, goods for service, either goods for goods, goods for service, service for goods, service for goods, or service for service, service for service. The marketplace is where buyers meet sellers, either online, digital, or offline, where value is exchanged for money, either goods for goods, goods for service, service for service, service for goods, or even money. How do I put on my note? Money for money. Because bank also do money for money, either money for money. So when I'm talking about the marketplace, I'm talking about the meeting points, where buyers meet sellers for the purpose of value exchange, where value is exchanged for money, either goods for goods, goods for service, service for service, service for goods, service for service, or money for money. So that's what happens. So God wants you to be in the circle where circulation is going on, where transaction is going on. Because if you are there, no way transaction will pass. Some go enter your house now, stay with you. Yes or yes? And so why are you shying away? Because money is important, that there's nothing tangible, significant you do in life without money. So money is very good for you to have it, because it's a vehicle that will help you fulfill your mandate and purpose on it. You need money to feed your family, need money to put clothes on your back, need money to put roof over your head. And if you cannot do that, you are not stable, you are not emotionally stable as a man, as a woman. Your personal needs, you need money to transport yourself, you need money to eat, you need money to everything. So be where money is moving, be in the heart of the society. So if you don't, I have to have some notes here. If you're not part of the society where money is moving, you are part of people that are begging. And it's going to be very bad to be at that person. You don't have anything to give. Because if you don't have anything to give, but you always have something to give, but you did not conduct personal injustice on yourself. So this is very important, because now you should be thinking that what am I going to the marketplace with? Am I going to the good service? Am I going to value? There should be some sort of value. There should be kind of a vision. Because if you don't have vision of being in the marketplace, taking charge of the market, taking charge of the niche in the industry, a niche in society, whether it's oil and gas, bank industry, the tailoring, fishing, farming, of course, crops and vegetables, of livestock, or part of you're not thinking of dropping some level of legacy. You're not thinking of living, transferring your ethics, your discipline to younger generation. No successional plan. That is very, very bad. Because the Bible says, the way there is no vision, my people perish. That is Proverbs 29, verse 8. Proverbs 29, verse 18. Verse 18 says, where there is no vision, comma, the people perish. Write it down. Without economic vision, society collapse. Without economic vision, first of all, write it down. Proverbs 29, verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Full stop. Write this one first. Where there is no vision, the people perish. Full stop. Then you now write, without economic vision, comma, societies collapse. So the reason why society collapses is because of economy. It's the economy, the movement of transactions, where the people don't feel need to look inward to discover, develop, and deploy their giftings into the marketplace. Why is the economy owing? Why is most of the African countries owing? Because they don't want to look inward. Now that we are beginning to stand up to ourselves, Alhaji Dangote built one of the biggest, best oil refinery in the whole wide world. We are now discovering the one of the gold mine used to do atomic bomb. This don't for lithium or something like that. So now the world power is now looking into Africa, Nigeria, because they always know that we have these bottomless crude resources. So why are we not? Because we used to export our crude oil outside. You know what happened about crude oil? Crude oil behave like palm kernel. You know, everything about crude oil is useful. From the fractional destination, you get the petrol, the diesel, the kerosene, the gas, the petroleum jelly, a lot of valuable. So just like from the time you pick the palm fruit and you cut it, everything is useful, from the oil to the shapes to the nuts to the everything. So they now import oil to us and then keep the rest. But now that we are keeping our own resources, now that everybody looking onto it, let's tell you that the marketplace is a battlefield. We come to the battlefield of the marketplace. That's why you have to be strong. You have to have regain your identity and your conscience. You must be intentional and deliberate. You must have the vision to go there, the idea. You can see the future. Because vision is something you see from where you stand and make you act the way you act. So the way you act is because of the thing you see in the future. You can face the future in two ways: either as an anticipation or as a what? Apprehension. Either you face it with amount of shoulder because you plan for it. Like this 2000 and this November. Of course, we're going to have a meeting second week of November. Everybody should come with their business plan for 2026. That's I've been announcing like 2 months ago. Everybody that personally mentored must have submitted their own before last month. Of course, they don't submit before last month. They have consequences for that because you cannot plan 2026 2026. You must plant it before that time, and you can have a pre-launch. So the marketplace, write it on your boldly again, repeatedly on your notes. The marketplace is a heartbeat of the society. The marketplace is the heartbeat of the society. As an entrepreneur, don't shy away from it. Don't shy away from selling. But especially when you are not born from a wealthy home. Your father never leave you $50 billion. Your mother never leave you 20 acres of land with an industry, with the banking, with so much money. Please don't shy away. Because you know gates. Why are you shy? Why shy for making money, making impact? Why shy of selling ideas? Why are you shy? So you put money in your pocket and saying, I don't want people to talk and mention my name. For what? Don't you know that everybody that's successful sells something today? Every entrepreneur sells something. Dangote is selling cement, salt, selling everything, sugar, flour. Now he's selling petroleum products. Elon Musk is selling. Bill Gates is selling. All of us are selling. Why don't you want to sell? Why shying away? But you like the money. You like the product of sales, right? But you don't like the process of sales. Really? I don't know what is the problem. So you need to wake up. Nobody will come put it. I'm finishing with you right now so that I can understand that you're in the heart of where money, where impact is supposed to be created. So write down very important. Okay, don't write this one. Listen to me. Don't write this one. Money is like oxygen. We need money to pay bills. Let's write it down so it can make sense. Money is like oxygen. Money is like oxygen. Because we need money to pay bills, keep a roof over our head. Money is like oxygen. Money is like oxygen, to the body, right? Because we need money to pay bills, keep a roof over our head, keep food on the table, clothes on our back, and provide for families and friends. Full stop. Money is like oxygen. Money is like oxygen because we need money to pay bills, keep a roof over our head, keep food on the table, clothes on our back, and provide for families and friends. Full stop. So why are you shying for making money? Oh, you've read to beg. I'll tell you that AIDS have never lifted people out of poverty like the marketplace. The marketplace have lifted a lot of people from poverty, a lot of nations like AIDS. I don't like the fact that giving African aid. If you give a man fish, you feed him for a day. If you teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Why is he giving us aid? Why don't you empower us with knowledge that will mentally emancipate us from financial slavery? Why is he giving us aid, financial aid, medical aid? Why? Because they want to keep me and you perpetually broke. When you give a man something, entitlement setting. I'll give you some notes there. That's why what they call the first world country like to give what they call the third world country aid. Because they want you to get used to it. But when you get used to free food, too much free food disable poor people capacity to think. Tell your neighbor, too much free food. You are not saying you must say it today whether you like it or not. Tell your neighbor, too much free food disable poor people capacity to think. That's why they complain, blame, justify, because they're not thinking. And what disabled thinking is free food. If you see a man at 30 years still eating, mommy, thank you, The mama will cook food, you go open the pot of soup, dish am. The guy gave mine, he's not thinking. But he's still eating free food. He's supposed to leave that house. Leave that house. Go and live in face me and face you. Because how can he be responsible when he doesn't think of paying rent? How can he be responsible when he cannot even feed himself? How can he even marry a woman and take care of a woman? He can't. It's the major reason you see so many mommy's boys that are still single at 35, 40 years, because they've been used to eating free food. They are used to it. So what do you expect? Mommy still take them, and you're not doing the child any good. You're not, see, you don't, how do I put it? You don't prepare a future for a child, you prepare a child for the future. Tell neighbor, you don't prepare
You don't prepare
a child.
a child.
You don't prepare
You don't
a
prepare
future
a future
for a child.
for a child.
You prepare a child
A child
for the future.
for the future.
You cannot always live forever. I know someone that the mother told him to marry a lady, a particular lady from the community. The guy said, I don't like the lady. Mama said, I like the lady for you. This lady will do this, do this, do this. I've been preparing this child for you from childhood. This one, nine shall pass. The guy no glad. For you, be not here. No be saying I will come. I made him marry the girl. After the man say, you love your mama so much. His mommy's boy. I don't want mama to be happy. I thought, Baba, now you go live with this man forever. Your mama will live with you forever. He said, my mom say, yeah, he likes the girl. Me too. I have to. I don't want. He made him marry the girl. You don't take time. You don't take too long. The mama die. The mama die now. Waiting no once. Don't come save it and forever. Mommy's boy. Tell no mommy's boy.
Mommy's boy.
Smart time you cry, yeah. Good mommy. Hey, my wife is doing this. Now the man no digging to cry. Who want help him now? Not only him there. So the man to prepare that child. Me go face the wall. As to the face and post, pass. All the rejection, all the post with the chest and for chest. Yes or yes?
Yes.
What doesn't kill you make you stronger? Tell no neighbor.
Neighbor.
What doesn't kill you
What doesn't
make you stronger?
make me strong?
The marketplace is for me and you. We must make this money. We must make impact. We must create legacy. We must study history. We must make history. We must leave legacy. Tell you, I must study history. I must make history. I must leave legacy. So you have to face the marketplace. That's what the battlefield is. Okay, let's get some things done here. I don't write this on, but let's see. I said the heart pumps blood into the body that carries oxygen. So the marketplace pumps money into a society that keeps the economy strong. Okay, I think it's not a bad thing to make those statements so that we can go to the third outline, which I'm going to dwell today and tell you what happened before the civilization and what this marketplace has done to civilization. It has brought peace and morality to the society than ever before. But we live more peacefully right now because we know the best way to do is to transact and not transact. If you don't understand the skill of transaction, you still be living in ignorance. The whole world will be overwhelming you. You will sit in abundance, wait in an ocean, so will enter your eye because you never pay attention to learn. Tell no learn. No, now tell your neighbor. Learning is a royal habit. Tell your neighbor, it takes a king to study. Right on, very important. The heart pumps blood into the body that carries oxygen. The heart pumps blood into the body that carries oxygen. So therefore, if I sit down, the heart pumps blood into the body that carries oxygen. So therefore, the marketplace pumps money into the society that keeps the economy strong. That's the truth, full stop. The heart pumps blood into the body that carries oxygen. So therefore, the marketplace pumps money into the society that keeps the economy strong. So the strong economy, whether it's personal economy, because the sum total of the Nigerian economy depends on the subtotal of mine, you, and your own economy. So whether the economy is doing well or not, my personal economy is doing well, your own is doing well. Before you know, the economy will jump up. What will the economy do? I'm thinking of production, I'm thinking of value addition, I'm thinking of impact to make. So once I'm thinking of value addition, impact to make, then I'm thinking of become resourceful. So once I do resourceful, you know what happened to me? It opens my mind because I start asking myself question. I said the heart pump blood into the body that carries oxygen. So therefore, the marketplace pump money into the society that keeps the economy strong. The heart pump blood into the body that carries oxygen. So therefore, the marketplace pump money into the society that keeps the economics strong. You are still with me, shall I? Okay, let's go to where we are going to today. I don't think I'll be able to do the poverty alleviation today. Let me clean this outline number 4. Because I have a lot of notes in outline number 3. I have a lot of notes here. Civility. Don't worry, I'm going to explain all those for you. Catalyst. Okay, so let's do the catalyst for civility and civilization. Is the marketplace. Write it down. The catalyst for civility and civilization. The catalyst for civility and civilization is the marketplace. So civility simply means a formal politeness, courtesy in behavior and speech. Civility means that you are morally okay. You can have a courtesy in communication, in your behavior. You are polite. So now countries and countries can trade because of this marketplace. Right? So the catalyst for civility and civilization is the marketplace. So let me do something before trade. Before the marketplace came into being, let me show you what happened. And when the marketplace, because history is very important. If you can learn backward, you have a clarity of where you are going to. So before the marketplace, before the marketplace, that's trade. Before we have the trading, the economy trading, our currency trading, something happened. Tribe is before the marketplace. That's under catalyst for civilization. Before the marketplace, right? Before the marketplace, that is trade. What happened? Tribes, societies, tribes, economy, society survived. Society survived before the marketplace. Society survived by they survived by what? Hunting, by hunting, fishing, farming, farming. They survive by farming, um, uh, fighting in order to feed themselves. They did that by and fighting. There's so much war feed themselves. So before the societies, the tribes, kingdoms, villages survive by hunting, fishing, farming, and fighting to feed themselves. But now they notice that you have a very good band of cattle, so the king will wage war against you so they can carry you as captive. They can get your captive, get your cattle, get your maid, get your men. So that's how kingdoms pay. It was war upon war, fight upon fighting, hunting, fishing. This was before this cutting come marketplace. Where people went to marketplace where the buyers meet the sellers meet the buyers, that go for goods. So before this what happened. So there was a lot of fight, there were a lot of issues. But you know what happened when the marketplace came into being. So I'll tell you the benefit it does for us. So the establishment of the marketplace. Number two, the establishment, the battle of the marketplace, the establishment of the marketplace, the market of the marketplace. That is bracket open trade. When trade was accepted by everyone, what happened? Okay, the establishment of the marketplace. I'm telling you, me and you to charge. This is what happened when trade established, when the industrialization came into being. So people begin to civilization come in. Look at what happened. Um, Producers create surplus to make life easier for others. So the sort of the marketplace, producers created surplus. Producers created surplus. Okay, to make life easier for others. To make life easier for others. Easier for others. So it's okay after war. Meet us there. We can have gun. We have knives. So producers produce more than enough and bring it to the marketplace for exchange. So when the marketplace was established, the producers have to produce more because now you don't have to fight us to get our cattle. Okay, what do you have? We have the cattle. Give it to us. We'll give it to you. This was what happened. So when the producers produce more than enough to and bring it to the marketplace for exchange. So when the marketplace was established, the producers produced more than enough for exchange. That's what happened. So I know how to produce good oil, I know how to produce gold. I'll produce more. We don't need to fight. Bring the one you have. I'll give the one I have. Have you seen how this exchange brings peace? Now look at what he does. The marketplace that is the trading reduces war. Write it on your note. The marketplace bracket open trading reduce war because people could exchange their values instead of fighting for it. The marketplace reduced war because people could exchange their values instead of fighting to get it. The marketplace reduced war because people could exchange their values instead of fighting for it. People could now exchange their values instead of fighting for it. So before the marketplace, there were a lot of chaotic environment, immorality, a lot of fighting, a lot of killing, a lot of suicide, a lot of issues. But during the start of the marketplace, that's when the revolution started. That's when cities, because cities were places where exchange was taking place. I'll give you some notes. So that's why cities were built. Because if people can find a common ground where we can always come to exchange those ideas, those items, that's what it's built. The people have to live closer to the city so they can come by. A lot of people have to farming has to. That's why they put roads so people can transport their farm products to the city. People can take it back. So this was how city was built. So let me see how many minutes I have. Oh, 6 minutes. Jesus. Okay, let me just do some things. Hi, jeez. I don't think I can continue. Because if I go into that, it will lead to so many other discussions. So the marketplace leads to urbanization, whereby living around trading centers, infrastructures, roads, ports, vehicles, cultural exchange, and peace. So the marketplace leads to a lot because it was the establishment of the marketplace that they gave birth to cities. Before now, there was nothing like cities. They were only fighting the was remote. But even in the village, like my village, there's a particular point people meet every time of the market day. They know what they call it Orad and Barubu, all those. They have different names. Ededebu, all the names they have. Help me now. Another one again. So and so many names. That's it. So what happened that those places you see are the most developed places in any of the village. You see people building houses around those places. Am I correct?
Yes.
Hotels around those places. Am I correct?
Yes.
So many. I will give you some notes. That's what gave it to Yo. Yo was more of the kind of the middle place within the Akwa Ibom. Almost all the local governments in Akwa Ibom state centers around Yo, because people used to come to Yo, and then they do exchange. They not exchange. So that is it. So there's one popular market. They normally call it. I forgot that market. So Uraikbe, yes. That the particular goods that is being known to go to that place to exchange. What was it? People should help me now. If I'm not encouraging me this man, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get to talk about it. Obonang and the rest, don't worry. That Obonang, remember my father used to travel very far just to go to that Obonang to buy goats during Christmas season. Because the price is always very affordable. The fact that that some society that have different markets for different goods exchange. In the north, there are markets to exchange for grains, anything grains, rice, beans. They don't sell any major thing there and all of that. So in Oka, there's a market they normally call night market. The market open in the night, only in the night. So in the evening around 4, people start gathering. They open till whenever they're tired of selling. During the day, nobody's there. So that's how it happens. So this was what brings. So can you just imagine in the present economy where there's abundance of billions of dollars and you are left out of the marketplace? You are so because nobody has taught you to be skillful and competent to learn the skill needed in the marketplace, and you're showing up in the marketplace without anything. I'll come and give you the note tomorrow. Showing up in the marketplace without nothing in your hand makes you a beggar. Beggar is asking for value without anything in exchange. So don't show up in the marketplace as a beggar. I put it a hand out and a hand up. Don't show up to the marketplace with a hand out. Show up in the marketplace with a hand up. That you are carrying something for the exchange. Because it's just a thin line I will draw for you that will change your identity to make sure you start believing yourself as an entrepreneur, as a business entrepreneur, because we are all self-fulfilling prophecy. Because our behaviors is controlled by beliefs. Tell your neighbor, beliefs controls behavior. You are not talking to me. Tell no, beliefs control behavior. You're not saying it. That one is still begging for recharge. Tell no, beliefs control behavior. So the way you behave, them are the things you believe about yourself. What if I now change the belief system for that, give you different information that empowers you, inspire you to become the ultimate version of yourself, to make up your mind to shop to the marketplace differently like never before? That today you are waking up to shop the marketplace. Say, I'm taking charge because this is a ministry God has given to me to make resources to serve the kingdom of God, make sure to improve the generation, make sure to give myself a better life on earth, and also leave something behind. That identity a lot can make a lot of change. Not to sit down and looking for somebody to give you, government should come and take care of me. Government is not coming for you. Wake up. Tell anyone, government is not coming for you. They are not coming. Go and look at those that work for government for 35 years. Go and look at them that retired. I mean, those that retired. Look at their life. Is that how you want your life to be? Most of them are really struggling. I mean the police officers, the armies, most of them, the junior officers that retire. My brother, I met a man that says retirement maybe 23,000. 23,000 naira. 23,000. My brother got 23,000. A family man with children, 23,000. That is poverty pro max. Poverty pro max. It's a poverty cannot come on 23,000. My mom retired for 35 years. What she's receiving is not even up to 200,000. Imagine she has useless children that are still at home. By now, she will not die of diabetes or cancer, whatever, for don't kill her, heartbreak, heart attack, cardiac arrest, whatever they call it. If I don't die, because the money is so offensive that you cannot go to market now with 23,000. to cook a better pot of soup. Chicken, how much now? This December, chicken will go 30,000 if you don't take time because of what thing happened. The demand for the marketplace. Demand in the marketplace. So anyway, tomorrow we will continue to give you some notes. I'm not concluded in the catalyst for civility and civilization. I will talk about that. I will talk about that. It's a religion. It's actually expedient, and for me and you to stand up and go to the marketplace to actually contribute our own quota to make the world a better place. That's the best we can take today. Online community, don't get involved in a business without a mentor. You know why? Mentorship is the legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. See you tomorrow. See you at the top. Happy new month. Have a wonderful time. Shalom. That is the best we can take today. Have a wonderful time. For the rest